So I am Shruti. I am 22 years old and I'm from Chennai. Experience in one word, if I need to say, it is life changing. I'm currently working as a software engineer. And yeah, so I got to know about my root causes from this class.
हम्म,
Before that, I could not clearly say what was my trouble.
आप क्या कर रही हो अभी?
I'm working as a software engineer uh, in Chennai itself. The techniques which were taught, I would say they are very practical. They are not just theoretical. I had joined this batch training already. I'm from batch 3 actually. I had attended the training, but at that time I was very young, so I didn't practice regularly. I did join the 21-day class, but once post that 21 days, I did not practice well, so I got lost with the practice classes. That is one thing which I got from here. A whole community who's facing the same problem and
हम्म,
they have solved it.
हम्म,
So that is one of the major things or a major takeaway from this training. So I have started again to restart my journey so that I can uh, give my best this time. And I want to speak better, and this should not stop me from doing anything in the future. That's why I wanted to join this. I can see now professionally I'm growing because I don't have the burden of my speaking problem.
Hi Shruti.
Yes, sir. Hi.
So please introduce yourself, like your full name, your profession, and your city.
Okay. So my name is Shruti. I am 23 years and I'm working in the software field. And I'm coming from Chennai.
Okay, so Shruti, can you explain about your speech problems? Like
Okay.
what problem you are facing before?
Okay. So my main problem was my breathing. I would face very fast breathing when it comes to stranger talk or maybe in my work where I need to join calls with my team. So mostly the trouble which I faced was related to my breathing. There was not many pronunciation problems or word wise. It was mostly concentrated on breathing. And apart from that, whenever I would speak, I would keep the person in front of me as the priority. I
Okay.
would not focus on me, like
Mm-hmm.
whether I was feeling comfortable when I was going to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So these two were my major problems.
So you had a speech anxiety and
Yes.
you had a public speaking phobia.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So how it was affecting your life? So when you had this speech problem?
Okay. So, like I said, I am working in the software field. So there I need to join calls on a regular basis. So in those calls, I would need to speak. Like there was no choice.
Hmm.
I cannot skip that call.
Hmm.
So during those calls, I would not be able to speak properly. And
Mm-hmm.
by speak properly, what I mean is whatever I think, that I could not speak. I used to replace my words. But when it comes to software field, there
Mm-hmm.
are certain words which you cannot replace. Like you
Mm-hmm.
need to say that word.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a breaking point for me. Like that made me feel very low because I had the skills. I was a very smart person at work, but still, because of this replacing words and not
Mm-hmm.
saying the correct terminology while speaking,
Mm-hmm.
that made me sound a bit, yeah, I could put it like dumb, you can say, because you need to say the right words, at
Mm-hmm.
certain places.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was the major breaking point for me when it came to speaking.
And what was stopping you to overcome your stammering or a speech problem?
Um, Main problem, I would say I am a lazy person. Maybe that
Okay.
was one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
I was not ready to take that step. I
Mm-hmm.
was too much occupied with my work and my future. I didn't
Okay.
give priority to speaking. You can
Mm-hmm.
say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But once it started affecting my work and the way I could not go to my next level professionally because of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of was the breaking point, like I said.
Okay, so you were a
And
busy person.
yeah,
Yeah.
one more thing is I was not sure, like if I take classes like these, will it be worth it? Because we are going to pay some amount for it. So that
Mm-hmm.
was a big question too.
Okay, so online classes was a doubt in your mind,
Yes, yes,
how it will work, and
yes,
your laziness, or I can say your busy schedule,
yes,
was the reason that you were not able to overcome it.
yes,
Okay, so as you completed the training, I think 6 months before,
yes.
and then this 6 month, how it was your 6 month, like what you can remember from that, when you were learning from our side the
Mhm.
techniques process, and how was your the last 6 months in your life?
Okay, so first I'll speak about the training.
Hmm.
Like your first question was, what were my major problems when it comes to speech? So I got to know about my root causes from
Hmm.
this class.
Hmm.
Before that, I could not clearly say what was my trouble.
Mhm.
So that was one of the major things I learned from this training. And second thing is the techniques which were taught. I would say they are very practical. They are not just theoretical. You can really try that with strangers, or for me during my work, I can really try that.
Mhm.
And third thing is, I got a community of people who are facing these kind of problems, and to see them solve their problem, that was very motivating for me. And like I said, the doubts which were there,
Mhm.
once I saw them, and once when I saw you too. So that was a very big positive note for me, and that kind of motivated me to
Mhm.
join the training, like I was saying. And the past 6 months post the training,
Training. Mhm.
I started working as well with the team. So
Mhm.
that was a very, very good thing. Why? Because I continued my practice through this. So, and in my work too, nowadays I am very confident, and I don't face much stammering. Maybe like one or two words, but that I can see that as fine. That's not a major trouble for me. So even the best of best speakers, they face some problems, like
Mhm.
so.
Mhm.
That's fine. And more than speaking, mentally I feel very relaxed now that
Mhm.
I don't have to constantly think about which word to replace when speaking.
Mhm.
So yeah, these are the two parts.
Mhm. So are you consciously trying to put effort to apply some technique now, or it is coming automatically through you?
Not now. Now it is coming subconsciously. I
Mhm.
am not forcing things or trying out the things which I learned,
Mhm.
because I have been practicing for the past 6 months. So
Mhm.
now it is a subconscious way of me speaking.
So do you still practice, or you just focus on implementation?
No, I still practice.
Mhm.
Not that because I didn't um, overcome my problem. It is
Mhm.
because the practice gives me the confidence throughout the day. So that's
Mhm.
like a constant reminder for me that so that I don't forget this subconscious way of speaking. So when I practice, I give my focus, but post the practice, there's no focus on the way
Mhm.
I speak.
Mhm.
But
So
I still practice.
okay. So do you remember any technique which helped you a lot in those time when you had this stammering, and now you still continue with those techniques?
So the first thing is anxiety breathing.
Mhm.
If you would see me now too, once I complete speaking, I follow this breathing. So
Okay.
that's one of the things which I still follow.
Mm-hmm.
And second thing is the way of using your body while
Mm-hmm.
you're speaking. So that is one of the things which is working very good for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the third thing is I got so much positive energy from the training. So those thoughts, those points which we spoke about, those are still somewhere in my mind. So that
Mm-hmm.
gives me the confidence.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the techniques which work.
So how you're feeling now after you just overcame your stammering, you're enjoying your life. So how is
Mhm.
life going on? How you're feeling now?
Before the training, I had two major problems in my life. One was speaking, and second thing was I didn't know what to do professionally to grow in my job.
Mm-hmm.
Because somewhere, no matter what I did for my skills, somewhere it came down to the speaking problem. But now, since I have overcome this problem, I can give my full focus to just my skills.
Mm-hmm.
I can see now professionally I'm growing because I don't have the burden of my speaking problem.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, the normal day-to-day small things which you do, like going to buy some fruits or going
Mm-hmm.
to buy some clothes, there you would be speaking, right? So those kind of things have become very comfortable for me. Previously, I would think about it so much before even facing it. But now I don't worry so much. I just casually go and buy something and talk with that person. And one more thing is, I have become a very talkative person now because I feel very comfortable when I speak. So yeah, these are the things.
And your family reaction on your improvement now. So they know you before training and they know you now also. So what changes they are finding in you now?
Okay, so my parents, since my childhood, they were not very bothered
Mm-hmm.
about this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Bothered in the sense they were not pressurizing me to solve this problem. They were always very, very supportive when it comes to this. But now, since I have overcome my stammering, they are very happy because I would be constantly ranting to them like I'm not doing well
Mm-hmm.
professionally or I am not very relaxed. So these kind of things I would rant to them, so they would be pressurized because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now since I have overcome this, I don't rant anymore to them. So that's one of the things they are comfortable now and more relaxed. And also, I feel like they are genuinely very, very happy for me because what more parents want from their children? They just want them to be satisfied with what they do, and that
Mm-hmm.
I am really now. So
Okay. So do you remember any situation before training where you had a lot of difficulty to share or to perform and now it is very easy for you?
the first thing is my work calls. We need to join those calls daily at 4:30, and I
Mhm.
need to share my progress, what I
Mhm.
did throughout the day. That was the call. So in that call, to even say the first word, I had so much trouble. Like I would say the word after so many pauses, so many struggles. But that was something which made me feel low because I worked so hard since the day. But when it comes to just sharing my progress, that was a trouble.
Mm.
And my team would think maybe she's not doing her work.
Mm.
That's the reason why she's struggling to say her progress.
Mhm.
And we can't blame them too for giving a thought like this. That kind of has changed now. I am very confident when saying my progress for the day. And the second thing is, like I said, when I go to shops or when I go to buy something, there too the people they would wait for me to speak. So that is
Mhm.
kind of weird and strange.
Mhm.
That weirdness, it is gone now. And the plus point is I got to know about the shopkeeper because I would speak more to him, like from where you are, or just
Mhm.
random talks.
Mhm.
So that's, yeah, these are the two things.
So, do you got any compliment from people that you are speaking good now, or is there any incident happened with you recently or in the past?
Compliment, my parents, they would say, but I would not consider that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Although they were my close friends, I would sometimes not speak that much because
Mm-hmm.
of this trouble. They would not make fun of me, but still, personally, I had that low confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But now I speak so much with them. I constantly call them, so I feel like my relationships or my friendships, they have become much better now because of this. And yes, my friends, they have complimented me saying that now we don't feel like you have the problem of speaking.
So, your next goal now, after you overcame this, and it's been a 6 month now. So, your next goal in life. So, what you would like to become?
Like to become that my career is going on in a track. So
Mm.
professionally, I'm good. But when it comes to speaking, I think I would join some Toastmasters club or somewhere wherein I would get a forum to speak and share my thoughts. So yeah, that's
Mhm.
one of the things which is there in my list for the future.
So, do you
Yeah.
had any kind of a speech practice before you joined this call, or you just came and are speaking here?
No such speech practice. But when I was a kid, maybe like 7 years, at that point, we had gone to a speech therapist.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember that much what was taught. That was the only kind of training which you can say I took. That was for a very brief time. I think like 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But that did not work out for me.
So imagine if there is an unplanned meeting or unplanned, I can say impromptu speech that you need to deliver. So are you confident enough that you will do it easily?
Yes, there is no doubt about it. I am very confident. And suppose if I face some blockages too, I know what to do to solve that. So that thought itself is making me very confident.
Okay. So your overall summary, or I can say experience with us, like you joined the training, then you become our team member also. You are helping people with us. So how is your overall experience with us?
Experience in one word, if I need to say, it is life changing because as we all know that speaking is something which you need in all places,
Hmm.
no matter in which profession you are or at which stage. You need this skills. And second thing is the team which I got from here. I made lots of friends, and as I think by now I would know at least 20 to 30 new strangers. So
Hmm.
they have become my friends. So that is one thing which I got from here. A whole community who's facing the same problem and they
Mhm.
have solved it.
Mhm.
So that is one of the major things or a major takeaway from this training. And third thing is, as I said, the mental relaxation. That is what we all need, whether it's work, whether it's life. We need a calm thought process. So, yeah, these are the three major takeaways which I got from here.
Okay, and last question. So your message for people who stutter.
Only one message, please join the training. There is no questions about it. And second thing is, suppose if you cannot join the training at worst case, what you can do is just try to maybe watch the videos from the channel or try to focus on your breathing because your complete speaking starts from your breathing. So try to make yourself calm when you're starting to speak. And one of the things which I still follow, it is that take your time before you start to speak. So
Mhm.
the way you start your conversation, it will build throughout. So if you start in the wrong way, then there are chances that you might face some trouble. So yeah, that's it. So,
Okay, so anything else you'd like to add that I think we missed?
no, I'm good.